Hi friends, this is Marilyn from tarotclarity.com again. Thank you for coming back and watching a new video. Today's video is in keeping with my historic tarot decks, but it's a little bit different and it deviates because it's a recreation of an ancient deck, probably the antecedent of all tarot decks that we're aware of, by a modern day artist. Now the deck I'm referencing is the Marziano Tarot deck. It was originally created for the Duke of Milan by his secretary and his who happened to be his astrologer. So Marziano worked for Francesco Maria Visconti and conceptualized a tarot deck, and for his boss, Visconti. And he had an artist named Michelino, and I've known of this deck by Michelino, by that name rather than Marziano. But at any rate, now I'm calling it the Marziano. And Michelino is the one who executed the work based on Marziano. So Marziano is like the Arthur E. Waite and of his day, right? And Michelino was like Pamela Coleman Smith in regard to the dynamic of the deck being created. At any rate, Marziano wrote in great detail about this deck, and unfortunately, no decks, no copies, not even a single card of this original deck from somewhere between 1412 and 1425 exist. So that's regrettable. So Robert M. Place got the idea to recreate the deck based on the extensive descriptions written by Marziano. And here we have it. Now the reason it's a precursor to tarot is that we have 4 decks, although they're not the suits that we're accustomed to: dove, turtle dove, phoenix, and eagle. The deck also had a 5th suit of triumph cards, right? Of trump cards. Now, the trump cards of this deck are only numbered to 16, with Jupiter being the most valuable card and Cupid being the least valuable trump card. You'll notice around the borders of each of the trump cards is a color coordinated code. And that is because in this deck, each of the suits was associated with 4 of the trumps. For example, Jupiter was associated with, the eagle. Juno was associated with the phoenix. Pallas with the turtle doves. And then we have Venus here with the doves. I'm just pulling one each. I'm not pulling all 4 for each. And the trump cards, or the gods, because the trump cards were gods, right? The cards that describe the suit, the trump cards that that were chosen to represent the suit, would have been the goals or aspirations, or just the tendency of the suit. So we have Venus. So we have the suit of doves, associated with, Robert M. Place associates it with the suit of cups. Obviously, Marziano chose birds as their suit, right? So I don't believe that the suit of cups would have appeared anywhere in the suit. I believe Robert M. Place took some artistic liberties with that. He doesn't. He says he based his his renderings on the writings of Marziano. So I'm not really sure if, Marziano would have had a color-coded edge, nor if Marziano would have, put in a cup, for the suit. I think those were two liberties that Robert M. Place did, to accommodate us as modern readers. But for example, but the suit of cups then we associate with love and sensual things, and so we have Venus as one of the four gods who, represents or is associated with the suit of doves. Turtle doves, Pallas is one of them. The turtle doves is like equivalent to the suit of batons. The suit of the phoenix, although it has the burning fire, the suit of the phoenix, as described by Marziano, had to do with the pursuit of wealth, of riches. And so Robert M. Place has associated it with the suit of coin. And then the suit of eagles, Robert M. Place associates it with our modern day understanding of the suit of swords. And the most powerful god of all is associated with this suit. So it is a precursor to modern day tarot. For whatever reasons, the four eagle suits did not take hold of the public imagination. What did grab hold was the deck that came after with, cups, either swords or arrows, batons, and coin, right? That is what took hold of the public imagination. But we do know that this deck definitely existed, and that this is what it was about. What I really, really would wish is that somebody like Lo Scarabeo would commission an artist committed to recreating the deck in, hand painted and gilded as it would have been created for the Duke of Milan. It was his deck, it was created for him. There is a letter that references this deck to Queen Isabel of Lorraine, France. For whatever reason, it became available for purchase, I guess. And, somebody who was close to Queen Isabel described this deck to her. So we know it existed then. We know Marziano wrote extensively about his deck. Again, the northern region of Italy. If it was created for the Duke of Milan, it would have been conceived of and created in Lombardy. Where the Visconti Sforza decks, where the Visconti deck came from, right? And, it's only a stone's throw away from Piedmont that we've discussed in many other videos, which nestles up against Switzerland and France, and Venice and Bologna and Ferrara, right? So this was the place where tarot was being conceived and created, that we know of the first time. Well, friends, I hope this, this video has been a little bit interesting to you. And until next time, stay well. Peace.